do me a favor really quick. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and hit that subscribe. Yeah, yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another installation of And She Rants. My name is Olamide, and today's topic is there's still time. In other words, it ain't over. It ain't over until God says it's over. If you're anything like me, you've kind of dumped your 2018 plans in the garbage. You're like, okay, I don't know when December showed up, but it just showed up around the corner. And I actively did not do the things I said I was going to accomplish this year. I was opening my journal recently and I was reading through the things that I said in January, and I was like, oh God, I almost even forgot that I said that. Oh God, I didn't accomplish that, what I said I wanted to do. I kind of had this defeatist attitude about what I hadn't gotten done this year. And so I immediately moved to, let me start thinking about 2019 and what I'm gonna do then. So, I'm just gonna move my weight loss goals. I'm gonna move my get fit in the gym goals. I'm gonna move my boo loving goals. I'm gonna snatch up a man in 2019. I'm gonna snatch up my career in 2019. I'm gonna snatch up the ideas that I've always had in 2019. I'm gonna get XYZ situated and ready in 2019. Sometimes we just feel like, you know what? I'm so close to the end of the year. Let me just move forward and jump and start planning for what I'll do in 2019. But what I've personally found is that if I'm not actively working on the aspects of my life that I want to change now, I'm less likely to have longevity. If I do not start working on the things that I feel convicted about in the moment I feel convicted about them, I will not have longevity in my attempt to change that aspect of my life. So if I feel convicted about working on personal ideas that I have, if I say, yeah, you know what, God, shout outs to you. Thank you for lighting the fire after I went to church. Like, I'm all for it. I'm gonna get to that in January. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna have the same fire. I'm not gonna have the same passion in a month as I do today. So today's message is just a quick rant to encourage you that there's still time. If there's something that you feel like was laid on your heart, there's still time to get it done. And the time that you should do it is now. You might be thinking, okay, what can I possibly accomplish? Today is December 3rd. What am I gonna get done in 28 days of the new year? But first of all, I just want to remind y'all that according to theinternet.com, it takes 21 days to break a habit or to build a habit. So first of all, you can break habits, you can build habits, and you got 7 more days on the end to accomplish more. So I'm going to walk through just a few examples of things that you can change in your life, and talk through an example of how I'm planning on setting goals and accomplishing them, not for 2019, but for 2018, for this year, because there's still time. The first thing that you can change, still in the 28 days left in 2018, is your attitude, okay? Snatch it up, snatch it up. You have time to change your attitude. Maybe it's your attitude about how things have been going in your life. Maybe it's your attitude about how 2018 was as a year for you. Maybe it's your attitude towards, your job. You have time to change your attitude. What's required in that is for you to really think about what is the reason why I speak this way, I talk this way, I catch this attitude towards things that God has given me. What is the reason why I'm angry about this? You have time to investigate why that is and to work on changing that and see some type of fruit from the change that you take by the end of 2018. You have 28 days to change your perspective, which can influence your attitude towards how you think about things happening in your life. The second thing is that you can change your thoughts. You can change the way that you think. Obviously, this is related to attitude, but I'm gonna tell you something. My mind, There's a phrase that says, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. You know what that means? It means somebody else has control over my thoughts. If that sounds like you, if you've been in the space of I'm losing my mind, like I literally feel like I'm going crazy, that means somebody else has control over your mind and your thoughts, and you have 28 days to take that control of your mind back. You have 28 days to say, excuse me, thank you very much, Appreciate the time you've had holding on to my thoughts and my mind in 2018. But that's the thing that I'm going to snatch up before I get to the new year. It's the way that I think about myself. It's the way that I think about the opportunities I have. It's not going into a negative place anymore. It's not letting fear distract me. It's not letting fantasy distract me. Y'all don't even want to go in that one. Fantasy can be just as much of a distraction as fear. I learned that this week. The way that I just felt, it just snatched me up, okay? So that's 2. You can take back control of your thoughts and your mind. You can arrest the spirit that has told you to think negatively and left you in this dark, dull place. You can, in 28 days, change your thoughts. The third thing that you can take back by the end of the year, the third thing that you can change is you can change your words. You can change how you speak about things. They say out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, right? So you've changed your thoughts. You've changed the way that you feel about things. Now it's time for you to change how you speak about things, because your words literally give power. Your words have power behind them. They give life into things. So what are you saying about yourself this year? Are you like, I was trash this year. I mean, my year was trash. I mean, it was garbage. I mean, I was garbage. I mean, the way that I treated people. I mean, the way people treated me, like, it was all dumb. Like, you could come out here with an attitude. You may be confessing things about how your year went, not realizing that you're narrating that story for yourself. If you go back and actually look at all the things you accomplished, if you go back and actually look at all the things that you were blessed with, you may see a different story. So, swallow it up. Your mouth in 2018, still, you can snatch up your mouth, snatch up the words of your mouth, and stop talking negative on your own name. You can get mad at people as they talk down on your name. Meanwhile, you're the main one talking down on your name every day. You're the main one speaking negative things into yourself. You're the one not speaking life into your situations. You're the one calling yourself into a space of negativity. Change your words. That's one thing I know all of us can do. Stop opening your mouth to say all these unnecessary things about yourself and about your situations. That's something you can snatch up. And the fourth thing is just about action. You can change what you do. You can change how you move and what you do in 2018 still. That is the choices that you make. Mind you, I said choices because you have decisions that go into what actions you make. So you can decide to change your actions. Listen, this is the one for me. This is the one for me. God, change my actions, change my behavior so that I don't go into 2019 saying, okay, now let me get it together. It's so hard, y'all. It's so hard to change your actions, isn't it? Because, you done said something, you may have thought something, your attitude's different, you start thinking positively about yourself, you start confessing life, but you're still kind of doing things that are opposed to what you said you wanted. They're kind of opposed to who you're supposed to be. This one's for me. Okay. Help me, God. You can change your actions. You can change your behavior and the way that you act towards yourself, towards other people. So change your actions. Change what you do. Change the way that you move around certain people. Change the way that you feel about giving. Become a giver. Change the way that you act towards a certain coworker. Start being positive to them. Ask them to go to lunch. Just shock people. Shock people at the end of the year talking about, hey, good tidings, good cheer. You want to go to lunch with me? Hey, good tidings, good cheer. I'm going to give this offering in church today. Or I'm going to give money to the homeless person that I saw on the street. Good tidings, good cheer. I'm going to call my mom because I haven't called my mom in a while. Like, just change your actions, change your behavior, and see all the positive things that can come out of it. So those are the 4 things that I think you have the power to change in 2018. And there's one more part that I want to do. I think that one of the reasons we get stuck in our behavior, one of the reasons that we get stuck not actually being able to accomplish things at the end of the year is because we spend more time worrying about what we haven't done than just doing what we should do. You know what I'm saying? You spend the last 30 days of the year being like, man, I didn't do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, all of that, missed it. Meanwhile, in all that time that you spent worrying about what you didn't do, you could have accomplished something, even if it's small, towards a larger goal that you have that's going to take you years to accomplish. So something that I realize is like, we can actually start working to make things happen now by just planning. So the first thing that you do to plan, Habakkuk, bring it in there, write the vision down, set your goals. Think about it, not just like year by year, just think about it in life. What is my large purpose? What are the goals that I have? What is it that I want to accomplish? And then make it plain. Plan it out. Okay, step 1 is this. Okay, step 2 is this. Okay, step 3 is this. And then tackle the small things. It may be like, I need to download Xcode so I can start working on learning, to code in this language, to learn Swift or whatever it is that might be for you. Or maybe it's I need to download XYZ software for whatever I want to develop. Maybe it's I need to watch a YouTube video that will be the first step in teaching me this new skill I want to have. Maybe it's I need to do some research on other people who are doing similar projects as to what I need to do. Maybe it's I need to send 10 emails to people to try to connect with them and figure out how I can get into a certain industry or get into a certain space. Maybe it's I need to make a pitch deck. Like, whatever it is, you can do something small by the end of the year. I think we get so caught up in the end goal and being able to accomplish it and say, I was supposed to be here at the end of the year, that we actually end up getting in our own ways by not accomplishing even the small steps. There's some book that's like 1,000 steps or a million steps, or I don't know. I don't remember what the book is called, but it's just about how it takes like all these steps. It takes 1,000,000 steps to accomplish the big things that we celebrate for people. And taking 2 out of 1,000 steps is progress. It's better than 0 steps now, isn't it? So you have to get yourself into the mindset that whatever I'm doing, even if it's small, matters. So if you put that weight behind it and you say it matters, you'll find yourself doing more by the end of this year than you ever could have thought. And you'll actually just probably build up that momentum that you're getting into 2019, not feeling like, oh God, I really got to make this happen. Like I didn't do it last year. You'll be like, I'm already doing it now. I'm already in the process now. It's 2019, fresh wind, let's go. I just got a fresh wind of it being a new year, but I've already been doing it. So what's up? I've already planned what it's supposed to do. So I'm just putting my energy towards executing and not just thinking about things. That is the end of my rant. I said it was going to be quick. I'm not sure how quick it was. Just a reminder that it's not over. You have 28 days to go and kick butt. You got 28 days to show yourself what you're made of. You have 28 days to tell yourself that you're worth it today and not in 2019. Let me know what it is that you're going to try to accomplish. Do you hear these people? Oh, somebody said Happy Hanukkah. I didn't even know it was Hanukkah, huh? You can follow me on social media at @AndSheCodes on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. You can find me on Facebook at @AndSheCodes /AndSheCodes. Don't connect with me on LinkedIn unless I know you. That's one thing I'm gonna start saying, because I've been telling folks to find me on LinkedIn, but guess what? I changed my mind. Like, comment, interact with me, talk to me. What do you think? What are you about to get done at the end of 2018? Show me what you made of. What does your clock say? What's your clock say? Does your clock say 2019? No, it doesn't. Still 2018. So guess what? There's still time. My name is Olamide, and I'll see you next time for the next rant. Bye.